My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Ava Baroni Combs? Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. Please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his face.
Okay, we gonna have DJ Cassidy right now get on the ones and twos. We fed y'all, we gave y'all some drinks, now it's time to enjoy life. This is a celebration of life. This is a legendary white party. It's the real white party. Make some noise if you've been here before. Okay. And to all the kids have like an hour left. So get extra comfortable, kids, because after that, y'all gotta go. It's a wrap for y'all, because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to. Okay? So, let's just start to get our groove on a little bit. In an hour, we put the kids away, it's all good.
This Diddy trial has turned into a full-blown scavenger hunt for secrets. People are flipping over every stone trying to uncover the next big revelation. The latest buzz making waves? Everyone's asking, what happened to Diddy's adopted white daughter, Ava Baron Combs? Well, things just got even more intriguing. According to Inside Chatter, singer and outspoken industry whistleblower Jaguar Wright claims she knows the real story, and she's stepping up to spill the tea.
Has anyone seen Ava Baroni? The little white girl that Diddy adopted. Where'd he get her from? Was she the pick of the litter? Those poor babies. People should go back and do a little research in the 90s, especially in the mid-late 90s and early 2000s. The diddler used to throw white parties in Bangkok and Dubai and in Morocco, where child prostitution is legal. He's been snatching up little kids for decades.
So, for those of you who might have missed the memo, let's rewind to 2020. Right when the pandemic had the world in lockdown, Diddy hopped on Instagram Live and casually announced something major. He had adopted a young white girl named Ava Baron. The internet buzzed for a moment. And then, silence. Fast forward a few months. Poof, Ava was gone. No more appearances in family photos, no posts, no updates. Her digital footprint just vanished. Naturally, the internet started doing what it does best, digging. And what people found only deepened the mystery. Old photos surfaced showing Ava hanging out with the Combs twins way before her so-called adoption. And here's where things get murky. If she was already in their lives as a child, how did Diddy claim to have just taken her in off the streets in 2020? That doesn't add up. Plus, according to online sleuths, the adoption itself might not have even been legal. Some are speculating that Ava may have been a longtime family friend, and that the whole adoption bit was just a moment of showbiz flair. But you know how the internet runs with things. Soon, there were darker theories swirling. Was Ava taken from her home? Did something go down with her biological parents for a quick payoff? And then came the real twist. People started comparing. Ava Baron to Ava Grace Baldwin, a little girl who vanished in 2015 at the age of 6. The resemblance? Uncanny. After Diddy's old video re-emerged, commenters lit up the web. This Ava Baldwin went missing in 2015. Okay, so nobody's gonna talk about how Ava Baldwin is missing and looks exactly the same? I hope she's safe. At first glance, it seemed like Ava might actually be okay. A more recent video from the Combs twins briefly shows her, likely, to quell the growing questions. But instead of clearing things up, the clip only added fuel to the fire. Her quick cameo raised more eyebrows than it eased, leaving people wondering if there's more going on behind the scenes. Bottom line? The whole situation is giving major mystery vibes, and the internet is nowhere near done investigating.
Regretting, and we're gonna take our cousin Kwai and Eva. You guys all know her and remember her and ask about her every day, so you get to see her. Yay! But yeah, we're gonna get ready for that soon. Hey guys, so we're with Ava and Clyde. We're going horseback riding. Yeah. We're on the way. Our appointment's at 3 and it's 2:17, so we kind of like gotta hurry, but we'll be there at 2:57, so we're gonna be good. But the
twins later shared a link to Ava's social media profile, and let's just say her posts raise more questions than they answer. From what you can see, Ava appears to be tucked away somewhere rural, living a low-key, off-the-grid kind of life. No flashy updates, no mentions of Diddy, just quiet vibes and subtle hints that she's intentionally distancing herself from all the chaos. Honestly, it feels like she wants nothing to do with him, despite being unwillingly pulled back into the spotlight. But here's where things get even more unsettling. In her brief interaction with the twins, something just felt off. Her body language had people online speculating whether she was there by choice. It reminded many of an older clip from back in the day, one featuring Ava alongside Diddy's other children during a family bake-off. In that video, while the other kids were laughing, playing, and just being kids, Ava stood out, and not in a good way. She looked withdrawn, avoided eye contact, and carried this disassociated energy that made viewers feel uneasy. It was like she was physically there, but emotionally somewhere else.
Hey, what are we doing tonight, baby?
We're making desserts for our bonfire tomorrow.
Okay.
Because, and like everyone that was invited has to bring something, and then our thing that we had to bring was dessert. And then like everyone else, they bring like food and drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
Whip that, whip it, whip it, whip it. Do you like it, Prince?
Things took an even wilder turn a few months ago when a girl went viral, claiming she was Ava Barron and that she was perfectly fine. But the internet wasn't convinced. Online detectives picked apart every photo on her page, and what they found was wild. From sketchy details to strange inconsistencies, the whole thing only added more fuel to the mystery.
So here's the TikTok page, and it even says, "Hi, I'm Ava Baroni Combs, and I'm fine." I mean, here's like a TikTok she's posted, right? I've seen a lot of people on YouTube repost this, yada, yada, yada. I mean, if you guys look, that even has 9.1 million views on her account, along with this one with 2.7, 2.5, 2.8. Well, here's a brand new video that she just posted 20 hours ago, and it's just this. So I think it's just a YouTube video, and she just put these emojis.
Adopted kids and everybody else.
Like, it's definitely just a video exposing her or Diddy or whatever, and that's it. And she said why.
People tracked down her TikTok, and people are worried for her since she's in a hotel with a man. So people think that she was sold into this life.
Then there was that cryptic caption she posted, one that really shook people. Life gets hard when you're forced into experiences you didn't ask for. Keep going. Diddy talked to victim, taught to prey. Whether she was clout chasing or dropping serious truth, bombs we still don't know. But one thing's clear, the real Ava doesn't seem to be living a peaceful, carefree life either. And here's where things get even more disturbing. Some folks are comparing Diddy's adoption of Ava to how Madonna brought home kids from across the globe. Despite her good intentions, Madonna's adoptions were constantly under fire for skirting legal channels. And now, Diddy's being accused of something similar, but with much darker undertones. In fact, one of the loudest voices against him, a man named Little Rod, isn't just calling him out for SA, he's also alleging child trafficking. Rod even claims that Diddy's own kids weren't just bystanders. He specifically names Christian King Combs, saying he was actively involved in the operation and even helped cover up one incident.
No baby, that's my baby boy. No baby, that's my baby boy. No baby. We can do this, shout out to all the fathers. I don't know. That's my baby boy, no baby. That's my baby boy.
Christian, along with his older brother Justin Combs, didn't escape the spotlight either. After their father's arrest, both were named in connection to an SA case, adding yet another layer of scandal to an already explosive situation.
A lawsuit filed in LA Superior Court on Thursday accuses Christian King Combs of sexting and possibly a woman in December 2022. The woman says it happened while she was working on a yacht that Diddy had chartered. This comes just over a week after homes owned by Diddy were raided in LA and Miami as part of a federal human trafficking investigation. The attorneys for Combs or Diddy have commented
These are
on
the
the
same
new
boys
legal
Diddy
complaint.
allegedly used to leave Ava with, and that's raising even more eyebrows now. What really got people talking, though, was the strange way Ava introduced herself in one clip, leading with her zodiac sign, which, according to reports, mirrors how many of Diddy's former workers would introduce themselves. It was so off-putting that Diddy reportedly had to shut her down immediately.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Ava Baroni Combs? Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. But please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with.
And the internet definitely caught that weird intro. One person commented, "Why did she introduce herself like she was on a dating app? She literally led with her zodiac sign." Another chimed in, "I'm a Scorpio." Yeah, that video was definitely heading in a direction no one expected. Jaguar Wright has been dropping hints for months that Diddy's influence stretches far beyond music deals and A-list parties. And with this latest round of speculation, it's starting to feel like she wasn't just making noise. It might be confirmation that something deeper is going on.
Diddy trial is opening up. People keep making this all about Diddy rather than looking at everything that's happening around it.
Rapper Tory Lanez, who's currently serving a decade in prison behind bars.
There's a lot of people that want to protect the Diddy agenda because it serves them.
Jaguar Wright hinted that what happened to girls like Ava around Diddy might be even darker than what's already been exposed, maybe far worse than anyone imagined.
We're getting a lot of threats. A lot.
We don't yet know what Jaguar Wright's full receipts will reveal, but one thing's for sure. As this trial wraps up, some long-awaited answers might finally come to light. Still, it feels like every answer brings 10 more questions. Hopefully, when Jaguar finally speaks out, we'll get some real clarity on what's been going on behind the scenes. In the meantime, we want to hear from you. What do you think about all this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives just like this one.